LA plans, and today I will be sharing all about the Louis Vuitton Agenda. So I just bought this and I'm beyond excited. I have been wanting a Louis Vuitton Agenda for as long as I can remember, for sure since high school, and I finally just saved the money and decided to go ahead and grab it. I've been looking all over different websites because I was debating on whether to buy it new or used, and I think people call it pre-loved now. But I decided to grab it new, and I'll go over all of that in this video and why I chose the one I chose, why I chose it to buy it new, and just a little bit of details on how I'll be using it. But I am beyond excited, like I can't contain my excitement. But I'm just gonna jump in and I'm gonna open it. So I'm just gonna save this photo because I love this packaging. And then I'm just gonna open the box. So it does come with a little dust bag. And then I just got an email receipt. Normally there's a card in here with your receipt. It's fine. I didn't need the receipt. I don't need to be reminded how much I spent. But I'm just gonna put this in here for now. And I'll probably use this box for something else just because I don't need it right now. But here it is. So I bought the Louis Vuitton medium ring agenda and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So everything I have is in their classic pattern. We have a few of the price tags and let's see, just a coated fabric card. So I'm just gonna put this in here. So the medium comes with 6 card sleeves, and then you have this pocket down here. This is not a pocket. However, this is, and then there is a pen holder over here. If you are trying to determine which one to get, the medium agenda uses personal size inserts. And so I was debating on whether or not to get the Louis Vuitton inserts. I did kind of like them, but I loved ones from Cloth and Paper as well as Agenda 52 at Hobby Lobby a lot better. But yeah, so I have a full order coming in, and I will share, of course, everything with y'all. I will do a setup in here, and then I will also do my unboxing when my items come in. But I'm just beyond excited. But yeah, I just decided to finally go ahead and go for it. I've been looking at this I wanted to get this for my graduation present or my birthday present. So my birthday is in November, and then my graduation, it was December 13th. I just got my MBA, and my goal was to have this as my graduation present to myself, and that did not happen. It was fine because I knew I would eventually get it. I just needed to wait. And so it's only like, today's March 1st. So it's a couple of months later, but this is still gonna technically, to me, be my graduation present to myself. And I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. And I know this is something that I will use for a very long time. So for this one, I'll kind of just go over a few details, and I'll probably spin my camera around and actually talk to you all so you're not just looking at the planner this entire time. Okay, so I actually decided to go with the medium agenda after I was in store. This entire time I was focused on buying the large ring agenda, and I decided to go with the medium. And that happened when I bought my Neverfull. I was going to buy the large, and then I saw it, and it was just so like large. And it was, I mean, if you've seen the GM agenda, if you've seen the GM Louis Vuitton, it's like the extremely large, like might as well be a suitcase. And for everyday use, it was just too big. So I got the medium. Same thing kind of happened with this planner, but it was more so the functionality of the planner. So I liked that you could do A5 because my plan was to still use some Erin Condren papers. And I was just going to cut up like my petite planners, and I bought a hole punch. I was going to hole punch them in, and it'd be perfect because they do fit A5. However, when I saw it, they didn't have the card holders on the side, and that was something that I really wanted because I don't really have a wallet when I use my Neverfull. I use the bag that it comes inside of. I use the bag that comes inside of it to put my cards in, and I use that because if I just want to run somewhere quick, then I take out that. I'll show you. All the Neverfulls come with a kind of clutch, and they hook on, and there's a little hook for it. And so you can actually just put this here, and it's a wristless wristlet. So it's kind of like two bags in one, but not really. So this is just like an extra little accessory. And so I have my cash, my cards, my ID and everything in here. And then I'll throw like my keys or something in here if I need it. And you can fit like a lot in here. Like you can see all my cash and cards in here. And I don't ever really take out my stuff anyways. Like I normally, when I'm paying for something, I just grab my card or my ID and then I'm good. But I don't really use a wallet in here. The only time I do is if I was using a wallet like in my Tory Burch purse and I threw my Tory Burch wallet in here. Other than that, I try to keep them in here, and that's just because it's so simple to like just take this out and go. Same thing when we're traveling. I always travel with my Neverfull, and then I have this in here. So if we want to go to dinner and I don't want to bring my, you know, large bag, like this doesn't work well for dinners. Like I instantly have a clutch with me if I don't bring like a handbag. But so I use this, and so I could just keep like the minimum of what I need, like my main credit card, my main debit card, and my ID. So what I wanted to do was just have the agenda hold like store cards and different things in there, because I'm also mainly using this. I'm going to be switching up my financial planning a little bit, and I want to use, believe it or not, this planner, which is kind of ironic, you know, that you spend a lot of money on a planner to manage your finances, but whatever. Like that's kind of one of the things that I want to do, just because I'm always going to have it with me, and I'll get into that later. But I wanted to have these here so I could keep a couple of my cards in here, and that way everything's not cluttered in this, and then I can just keep my cards on me in here, because this is going to be with me everywhere. This is going to be my planner that I take with me. This planner is going to go with me everywhere. I don't bring my Erin Condren planner with. That always stays on my desk. My work planner always stays on my work desk unless I'm doing something at home or like going somewhere. And so this is mainly for me to like have everything that I need in one spot on the go, and I can quickly jot things down. Yeah, so I wanted one with the rings, and then the large agenda didn't have the rings. And so that I don't know. I love the size of it, because it will definitely fit in my Neverfull, and it would have fit perfectly. I could have, you know, put a lot of stuff in there. It's just, it had these two large pockets that I could technically put stuff in there, but I really wanted the slots, and I really wanted to put other things in the slots, like sticky notes and stuff that I bought from Cloth and Paper. And so I didn't do the large for that reason, mainly because it was just, it's not what I was wanting. And then I saw the medium, and I've been looking at all three, and I've been looking all over at all three. So I was looking at the medium, and I know for sure, sorry, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. So I knew for sure I didn't want the smallest one. So the smaller one, it comes with 3 card slots, which would have worked well, but it doesn't have the pocket at the bottom. And then it's not even personal size, and personal is a very small sheet, and the sheets that would go into are just really small. And for me, I didn't think I'd like it, and I don't know, it was too small, but that's just, again, personal. The medium was like the perfect mix of everything that I was looking for and that I wanted. I like the size of this, and I don't know, I thought like there'd still be room in my bag. If I used a smaller bag, it would fit in there as well. It doesn't take up too much space like my binder does, but it was like the perfect size, I feel like. And it had the things that I wanted in here, and it had enough room for me to keep different things. Like if I want to keep like some cash in here, or I don't know what I'm really going to use this for, but I'm still determining that. But like it had all of this, and this is what I was looking for. So I decided to go with the medium. And so the medium right now is about $605. The large is $775. So with tax, the large is over $800. This was around $650, I believe, with tax in Texas. And I'm mentioning that because I have looked on Tradesy, I have looked on the RealReal, and there are a lot of good, like new, good condition agendas, and they're about like $500 plus shipping plus tax. They'd come out to like $550. So for the medium, and even like for the small ring and the large ring, they're all about $100 to like, it can be anywhere between $100 to a $300 difference. So I chose to spend the extra, and for my case, it was $100 to just get it brand new, and it will last longer. And to me, that's more worth it. Another thing is, I don't know, it's just for me, I couldn't get myself to do it, to buy it pre-used. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if that works better for you, definitely do it. I just couldn't get myself to do it. And so that was my like thought process and reasoning behind just buying it brand new as opposed to pre-used or to pre-loved / used. It's all up to you. Obviously, if it fits in your budget or if it doesn't fit in your budget and you'd rather, like, you don't care and you just prefer to buy it pre-loved, then, you know, that's the way for you. I recommend the Real because you know it's authenticated and you know, like, it might be a little bit more than Poshmark, but the authenticity is like guaranteed. So yeah, I will have a setup video and I will share everything that I bought with you guys. Other than that, that is going to be it for this video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching.